very clear, please write down in the comment part. I will check it also, the chat box. Okay, let me share my screen here. So can you see my screen? I can't see it myself. Okay, let's keep it here. So can you see this object?
Yes.
Okay, so let me keep it up. So as you can see, there is a full circle, there is a half circle, there is a full circle here, the radius is given. For this circle, the theta is given, which is diameter. For this one, theta is given. For the big one, I mean this circle, half circle, the radius is given. And for this half circle, if you see, you can consider this as a full circle, and then you will trim it, okay? So this circle, the radius is 20, and we have two curves here, right? So these curves, the radius are given here. Like this one is 55, this is 20, and we have the distance between these. I mean, if I draw this circle, I can easily draw this circle also. Why they are important? Because I need to have the center point. From here, if you go 20 to right side and go up 52 to upward, you can find the center point of this circle. Easily draw a simple circle and draw the second circle, right? So what is tangency here? Tangency is the line who is just touching. For example, let's say this object, whatever you want to imagine, is one object, and I want to draw, for example, a line, a tangent line with this object. So this line shouldn't cross the object, shouldn't have any distance with the object. This line should just touch the object. As you see, if I continue this circle, this curve, and make it a full circle, it doesn't cross from this circle, from the big one. From here also. If I do this, if I make it a full circle, it doesn't cross this circle. It just touches. Also, it doesn't have any distance. It matters that it exactly just touches. So, for drawing this kind of objects, we have some here, also this one, you see. This line came and just touched the line. It doesn't cross, it doesn't have distance. Also, this curve here, the same here. Here, the same. If I continue this circle, this line doesn't cross it. It just touches it. We have the same here. If you see, this is a circle, this be a circle. This arc and this arc are tangency, are not crossing it. Also here. Okay, let's go one by one, make it simple. So can I see this, can I bring this to my AutoCAD? I'm going to take a photo from here. Okay, I'm going to copy it, and then in my AutoCAD. Okay, so what is the line 52? Let me zoom out. Okay. Yeah, it's much more clear now. Okay, I'm going to draw the figure here. So we have the photo here, we have the size. Okay, first things, the easiest things. The easiest thing is in drawing, always keep in mind that when you're gonna draw, start with the easiest thing, but stable things. I mean, okay, just imagine I want to start with drawing with this arc. It's not easy. I need these two circles to draw it. So let's draw these two circles, which are easy. Okay, C circle. I'm going to just first start for drawing this one. Where it's not clear or you are confused, just interrupt me and ask your question, no worries. Okay, this circle, the theta is 20, so the radius means 10, because here radius is activated, I'm gonna enter 10. If I want to enter diameter, I will click on this. So the radius is 10, enter done. What is the radius of this one? It's 20. I'm going to draw another circle with the same center point. The radius is 20. Okay, time to find the center point of this circle. As I talked, 20 to right, 52 to up. I am sure you know how to fix this mouse pointer to the main direction, right? Can anybody tell me with which key? You understand me? If I want to draw a straight line to the right side, with this freedom of the mouse pointer, it's like human mistake. It won't be exact. If I want to just lock it in the direction, I mean 0, 90, 180, just four main directions, right, left, up, down. Which key helps me? Ortho, if you don't know the key. Ortho, which is here, which one is? I think this is ortho, which shows the caption shows F8. So if I want to draw a straight line, I simply hit F8 key on the keyboard and it locks the mouse to just draw lines. F8. Now, as you see, the mouse pointer is locked only on the four main directions. I'm gonna hit it again to release it. It's released. Now I can draw lines in 360 degrees. And as you can see, it's written here. I made it ortho on and then made it off. So what I want now? On. F8. Okay, how much I should come to the right? 20. Go up. How much I should go up? 52. Done. Okay. Circle. The radius is 12, I'm sorry, theta is 12, radius is 6. Or if I want to enter 12, I simply click on diameter. Now I can enter 12. Circle, so the radius of this one is 10, which makes diameter 20. So, as you can see, here is asking a specify radius. I don't know your assistant or Nursahoja told you, but I want to share my experience with these softwares, especially AutoCAD, which I know it as the mother of the drawing softwares. So every time you are confused, every time you don't know what's happening, the mouse doesn't work, when you click, when you hit space, it doesn't work, just take a look at here. We call this command line. This command line is talking with you. It's like kind of conversation. You are asking it, for example, I enter C to draw a circle. I'm talking with it. I'm telling, hey, AutoCAD, I want to draw a circle. And then AutoCAD is talking with me. A specified center point for circle. Okay. I did. By clicking, I responded. Now it's talking again. Every time you are confused, just take a look to the command line and it tells you what it needs. So now it needs radius. Radius 10. Done. So do I need these lines? No, I just use them to find the center point. I simply remove them by selecting the object and hitting the delete key or simply click on the erase. So far clear? Yeah, let me show me you are alive. Any question?
No, thank you.
Okay. So let's go for this one. Okay, how can I find the center point of this? Okay, imagine this is a circle, right? Imagine this is a circle, and I know only the radius. I don't have the center point. Of course, for drawing a circle, you need to know the center point. Somebody wrote, "Sir, I can't join the meeting." How you're writing here then? I've added you to the meeting. Oh, okay, thank you. So, yes? Anything to say? Please turn off your mic if you don't have anything to say. Okay. So I'm going to draw this one. I need to first find the center point. I know from this point to this point is how much? 20, right? This is the radius which is equal everywhere because it's a circle. So to here is 20. And I know this curve, if I continue this and make it a circle, it's only touch my line. So it means I know, because this one, the radius is 20, I know from this point to the center point is 20, because this one is also a circle. So it makes, if I draw a circle, which is, the radius is 40, 20 plus 20, it will pass from the center point of the circle. I don't know exactly point, but it will pass from the center point. Okay, for this arc, I'm doing this for this arc, guys. So 20 plus 20, which is 40. Okay, I draw the circle. I know the point is somewhere here, right? The center point should be somewhere here. I know this center point is somewhere here, but I don't know exactly. What I need is one intersection point. So I'm going to do the same from here. I know from here to here is 10, and I know from here to the center point is 20. So this center point has 30, whatever the scale is, centimeter, millimeter, 30 distance with my center point that I have, which is here. So I'm going to draw another circle with how much? 10 plus 20, 30. I got my intersection point. Okay, I got two intersection points. Which one is? Of course, this center point is somewhere here, so this is not the center point. This one is the center point. I simply click on circle, and then it's telling me a specified center point of your circle. Okay, the center point of this circle is this intersection point. What is the radius? 20. Look at here, I have the arc, I have the, you see, as I told you, yeah?
Can you just repeat the...
Yeah, definitely. Just 1 second. As I told you, tangency means just touching. If I zoom in, I can see it because, okay, let me make it fix. Accurate. This is not crossing and this is not have distancing. So if I use trim, this part is connected to each other. Only connected, not crossing. It's important. Okay. Again. Let me remove these two circles to see how it's. So I have this arc. I have this arc now. If I only trim this circle, trim. Have you worked? Guys, do you know trim?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So I'm going to repeat it.
Sir, can you repeat it, please?
Yeah, I repeat it. So what I did, I said I need to find the center point of the circle, right? So I said I know this center point is somewhere here. So I know to here is 20, and I know from here, which is tangency point, these two circles are touching each other, is here. So I know from here is 20 to the center point. So 20 plus 20 is 40. I need to draw a circle with 40 radius. Okay, I have the circle, but I don't know, maybe it's here, maybe it's here. I need to make an intersection point. So I have the second part, the second point. It's like we give you two base points, and based on these 2 points, you are going to find the center point of the tangency. So I know from here to this circle is 10. Let's say the tangency point, the point that two circles touch each other. And I know from this tangency point to the center point is 20. So it means this point to the center point is 30, the distance. So I need to draw a circle with 30 to find the intersection point. Then draw a circle with the same radius, with the same size of my tangency arc or tangency circle from the intersection point. 20. Okay, now I remove my extra circle that I don't need now. Now I can trim it. Trim. Oh my gosh, I choose trim. I'm confused. What I should do now? Select object. Take a look to the command line. Select object. Okay, I select all my objects, doesn't matter. And then enter. After selecting your object, enter. Okay, what I should do now? Trim. Just select on the port and the part you want to trim. That's all. And then finish, enter. So I'm going to do it for this one as well, but I'm asking you because I don't want to make you confused. I give you 10 minutes. Now it's 11:05. I'll give you 10 minutes, and I want you to go and draw it by yourself. I will upload the file that Nosa Hoja gave me. 1 second. Yeah, this is the file. I'm going to download it first. I downloaded it already. I'm going to change it to Meng 104. Today is 16 November class. Name. And I'm going to go to the tab, to the file tab, and upload it here. Okay, class material. I'm going to put it on class material and upload it here. Upload. Okay, if you go to the file tab, you can find Meng 10416 November class docs. It's a Word file. And you can have it in your laptop or computer and start drawing. You have 10 minutes to drawing. Meantime, if you have any question, you can ask me. Good luck. And then we will come back to draw this part. This one, because it has a bit different, but it's the same. Okay. I'm going to turn off my monitor and mic. If you have any question,
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, Hadi. Go on.
I can't draw the circle at the intersection point.
Why?
I draw the two circles and I click on the intersection point, but I can't draw the circle.
Okay, let me show you this. The intersection point line. Let's say I have an intersection point and I want to draw a circle here, right? So when I click on the circle, it says specify center point. When I bring the mouse pointer close to it, the mouse, can you see this green cross? It helps me to select it. So this one should be activated. Is it activated in your system? Can you see
I
this?
will check.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand. I will check.
Yeah. If it's not activated, you can activate it from here. Just take a look. Here with F3, you can turn on or turn off or snap. How you can select all the choices? Here there is an intersection point. This one should be activated. These blue ones are activated.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You have like 2 minutes more.
Sir,
Yes.
I couldn't find that. How do we find the center point of the radius 55 part?
Radius 55.
Yeah, I mean that part. Like, how can we find the center?
For this one, for this arc,
Yeah, this.
I haven't explained. I'm going to explain it now. Just go for the small one. Okay. If anyone finished, please write in the chat. That's done. Please write down. Who is done? Come on, only 2%? It wasn't easy. I drew it. It's in front of you, man.
Sir,
Yes, Ender.
you mean the things that you draw?
Yeah, this one. If you did, just write down.
Okay, so that now I'm done.
Okay, just write it down.
We can hear the question.
Read the chat. Read the chat. Okay. Good. Let's go for the next part. Okay. Whatever you are doing, please stop and come back to the team. I'm going to explain for the second part. Okay, so what we did is for this small curve, we find the center point first, we draw this, we may trim the circle, so then we have a tangency arc. But for this arc, there is a small difference, very small difference, but important. What's the difference? This center point of this arc was out of the object. If you see it, you see this is arc and this is out of the object. For this one, this is not out, this is in. The center point is inside the object. What's the difference? Here, because of the center point of this arc was out, we call these circles outer tangency arc and inner tangency arc. So because this one was outer, this center point had 20 far away. I mean, from here to here, I know this is 20, and I know the center point is 20 far away to find the center point, right? But here the difference is, I know from here to here is 20, right? But I know the radius of this one is 55, so from here, from the tangency point, I know it's 55, but I'm here right now. It means I'm 20 closer to the center point. Here, I know, if let's say this is the tangency point, this point which I put the most. This point is exactly the tangency point. And I know from here to the center point is 55. But I have this place, right? I have this point. This point to the center point is 10 closer. So I shouldn't add this time. I need to use minus. Let me do this.
So you use 45 and 35 for the circles?
Yes. So if I circle, I know the radius is 55. So this time says 55 minus 20 because the radius of this circle is 20. So it's 35, 55 minus 20, 35. And from here, I know it's 55, the center point, the radius. And this one from here is 10. So 55 minus 10. Sorry, 45. And then, again, where is the center point? Is here or here? Of course, I ignore this one and I select this one. 55, the actual radius. Remove extra circles, and I have this one. Use trim. Enter, done. This part, this part. This is my object. Okay, let me explain it in the simplest way, in the simplest language in the world. We have an arc here. This center point is out, right? This is out of the object. But if this one was out of the object, it was like this. The curve was like this. But it's not. This one, the arc is inside the object. So, okay, outer plus inner minus. So this one is outer because of the center point is out. I say 20 plus 10. I'll find the center point. But this one is inner. It means the tangency point is behind the center point. Okay, so I need to do minus. So for inner arcs, we use minus, so 55 minus 10, 45. You have 2 minutes to do this, the big one. I'm waiting. Go, do it in your system.
Sir,
Yes.
after making the circles, that is 35 and 45, what did you do?
After the intersection point,
Yes, sir.
okay. This is the intersection point, and I should see, I have 2 intersection points, right? This one and this one. Right, Abdullah?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I need to click on this intersection point because I know this one is not my center point. I know the center point is somewhere here because the curve is in this direction. So just click on the center point and enter the actual radius of the arc, which is 55.
Okay.
Remove extra and then trim it. Okay, let's do it by tools of the AutoCAD. Yeah, if you did it, please write down in the chat room, so I may ask you to share your screen to see and share with your friends. Thank you. So, we did it in this way, by ourselves, one by one. Now I'm going to use the tangency tools of the AutoCAD. Okay, the same thing, I need to start from the base point. I mean, my base point is this one and this one. So for starting tangencies, you need to fix your objects. You definitely have 2 points for drawing tangency, if you want to draw by hand. If not, for example, I have a circle and I have a line. And this point is my tangency. You see? What is this? Because in OSMath, the tangent is active. So if I draw a line, I'll put it, the tangency is coming by a circle. As you see, is showing here, but it's circle. So, but does it correct for me? Usually we don't use like this. We put this one for the end of drawing because there might be some errors, human errors. Okay, let's do it. Circle, this one is how much? 10. Please mute your mic, whoever you are. And this is 20. I know from here, F8 is 20. Go up, 52. This is my new center. 116 is the radius. The big one is 20. Sorry, it's 10. Are you following me, guys?
Yeah.
Are we in the same chart? Okay. So now I'm going to draw a circle, and I want to draw a center. I want to draw a tangent, right? So here, if you open the circle, this choice gives you the same thing we did, but very easily. You don't need to enter those circles. But you need to know this. You need to know this, how to draw this. But for drawing this circle, only click on this menu, open it, click on tan radius, which is tangency radius. Okay, I choose it. What I should do, hold on. It's in your exam, you are confused, you use a lot of tools, you are confused, you don't know. Please, keep in your mind, keep it here. Every time you are confused, take a look to the command line here, down, or next to your mouse pointer, which comes with F12 or goes. Okay, a specified point of an object for first tangent. It's saying a specified point of the object for the first. You see? Okay, doesn't matter. This is my circle, I want to have the one, and this is saying I just click on the first one, and then it says a specified point on object for second. Doesn't matter where, only select your object. This is my second one, I'm going to draw the first big one. And now what is saying? A specified radius. What is the radius? 55. It draw with outer. It draw with outer. Let me draw it. Okay, here, the small one, the radius is 35, I guess. Is it? No, it's 20. 20 enter. You see, I simply drawed it, and now I can use trim. Okay, let me find a way to draw this curve, but inner curve, not outer curve. So, in circle, tangency, radius. Let's try again. Okay, this is somewhere here, this is somewhere here, and I keep the mouse pointer here, and 55. Yes. What I did, these are the details, guys. Look, I'm going to do it again. Tan radius, select here, keep my mouse pointer here, enter the radius, which is 55. Oh, it's about where are you clicking. Look, if I choose the tangency point here, it finds that the tangency point should be somewhere around here. If I click under here and here, it finds that the curve should be like this because the tangency point cannot be like here. Let me try both of them to make clear. Okay, I click here, and I enter 55. You see, it draws one outer circle, but I want this one. Why this is he drew the outer? Because I clicked somewhere here, so he picked the point close to that. Now I'm going to select my tangency point around here, and put the mouse pointer on the right side and enter the radius. You see, for this one, tangency point is here, for that one is here. So regarding the radius, tangency point will be changed. Regarding the center point place, the tangent point will be changed. So in this way, you can easily draw an object with tangency. Okay, do trim, insert, that's exact the same. Done? Any question?
No, thank
Good.
you. Easy.
Yeah, it's not. Yes.
I did the same thing, but my circle was in the opposite side.
Your circle, look, it's about details. Look, take care about the place of tangent points. Because this one, if it's gonna be like outer, the tangent point gonna be somewhere here. It's close to each other. It's gonna be somewhere, this one doesn't hold some. Okay. You see, the tangent point gonna be here. Put your tangency point around these places and put the mouse pointer on the right side, which are to AutoCAD. Even AutoCAD is considering where is your mouse pointer right now. So put your mouse pointer on the right side to tell AutoCAD my center point is somewhere this way, not that way. Okay? Try it. So I'm going to give you, okay, let me put the dimension as well. Always you are doing your classwork or homework, please do it by dimension. I'm not going to check. Actually, I think this is the only session I'm going to come into your class. But your assistant and your teacher are not going to check scale. So put the dimension, please. Okay, I'm going to put dimensions here. I'm going to put exact dimension here. Okay, I have theta, I have radius, theta, radius. Here, in the dimension, we have radius, diameter, theta. So, okay, radius. This is radius. Oops, the text size is too small. It's not good for this size. What I should do? Increase the text size. How? Increasing the text size of dimension. How? Click on this small vector here. Can you see this? In the annotate tab, in the dimension part, to click to open dimension style manager. Then click on modify, and there is different tabs. You can change the lines, you can change symbol, text. This is the tab I want to change. Text height. Okay, this is like 0.18. I'm going to change it to 2. Yeah. Okay, close. Yeah, this is my radius, 20. Now, oh, sorry. Another radius, 20. Guys, a thing which helps you to draw it fast is, it's kind of a tip. Hitting a space. A space is repeating the same thing you are doing. I mean, you did before. Like, what was the last operation I did? I just put one dimension here, right? So the last operation is dimension. If I want to use dimension again, I simply hit the space key on the keyboard. And now, as you see, dimension is activated, and it says just select your arc or circle. Done. 55. I'm gonna put diameter. I will change it. The theta is 12, as it was 12. Okay. Dimension with theta, space, because I want to put it for this one as well. 20. Done. For this line, 52, I need a linear from here to here. 52. Here shows 52 parallel with this line. It's like parallel, but here is not parallel. How can I change it? Every modification you want to change, you can open the dimension modification window wizard, and then, for example, you want to be parallel. Here you are. It's aligned with the dimension line. Even you can see the change you are doing this. Look at this number. If I change it align, it's gonna be like this. This is the way I want. If I make it ISO, it makes like this. I don't know what is the change. Okay, I want to change the numbers. For example, this is R20, 20.40. I don't want these numbers. I just want 20. What I want, I need to go to dimension modification. I'm not going to tell anything. You are like 20 students. You should be familiar with the software and Windows. Go to the primary unit and round off. Okay, I don't want it to be here, precision. I don't want any real number. I just want decimal numbers. Okay, here it is 2020. Go around, go exploring. Guys, personally, I covered all my expenses when I was a student in my bachelor only by AutoCAD. Only by AutoCAD. So I strongly recommend you to go through AutoCAD and learn it as much as possible. Don't satisfy yourself with the class level. Class is going to, in this class, we are only going to do the homes, the annotate, layers, maybe insert, maybe manage a bit, view. Not all of them. Maybe we are teaching in this course, I mean the capacity of the course with this number of students is like only 10%, even less. Try to learn more and more because if you know AutoCAD, easily you can learn ANSYS, easily you can learn Solid. So I'm just trying to motivate you to go through it. There, on YouTube there are a lot of free videos, there are a lot of resources for learning it. And I guarantee your future with learning this software and be passionate on drawing engineering because the market is going to that side. By the way, I'm going to stop it, but not. Let me not stop the recording. I'm going to give you as your homework. Okay, this is the file that I uploaded in the file tabs. Not this one. This one has different stuff here because this line is different. You can do this. It's not a big thing, but you can do this one. The third figure, I'm writing in the chat for those students who always are looking for an excuse, don't give them any. So, third object in the file, the uploaded file, 16 November, is your homework. Do you have any homework? Do you do any homework, guys? Usually? Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So you have homework, right? Drawing to draw it in the home and submit it as your assignment.
No, not assignments, but we do them on our own.
Okay.
Nothing
Please
great.
do the homework by the next session. Okay, please do this one, this object as your homework, and if you can do all of them, good to you. Okay, any question?
No, sir.
Okay then, have a good Monday and see you. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Bye
Take care.
bye. Bye.
Thank you,
Please
sir.
leave. No problem. Please leave the meeting. Please leave the meeting.
Teacher, what about the attendance? Did you take it or?
No, I don't do attendance today. Guys, remove from the group.